out of the box or out of the wall, whatever you want to call it, we have... Cool. I'll take that as a win, right? Can you take that as a win, please? Anyway, Saw 4. Now, Jigsaw is officially dead! And we open up the autopsy. And something's in his stomach. What is in his stomach? What's in the stomach? Chase Lehocky here with the Blue Futon reviewing Saw 4. So what is this one about? Pretty simple premise. We are now realizing Jigsaw is dead. But also, there's got to be people in the police force helping Jigsaw, because there's no way all these cops are dying in this one unit, and it's only this one unit. Who is the rat? Is it the SWAT commander? Is it another cop? What are we going to figure out with the fourth one? And unfortunately, the fourth one is the weakest one of the group. This is where we go from the 2-hour runtime back to the 1.5-hour runtime. And this one is just so sporadic, where you're just like, they're throwing so much at you, and the unbelievability kind of goes down the drain. Because, of course, you have the SWAT commander who is realizing everyone around him is dying. His marriage is kind of going to shit. What's he going to do about it? And you just think that some of these characters that have witnessed so many deaths of their partners with rib cages getting pulled out and shit like that, because you're realizing now, like I said, if you watch my Saw 2 review, that the traps now are going from like 6 hours, 2 hours, 8 hours, to now 1-minute timelines, where you're like, okay, this is not about saving people or trying to rebirth them anymore. It is now just satanic fuckers who just want to kill people to kill people, and they're just trying to get them out of the way. Of like, you know what, I gotta kill this person because they are going to ruin my identity, or I'm going to go to jail for what I've done to help Jigsaw. So you know what, we're just going to make it look like a Jigsaw trap, but there's no way they're going to survive, period, dot, end of subject. This one goes into horrible ripping out territory, ribcage territory, docking your eyes out, rims getting pulled off. This one goes into the complete bonkers territory, and I think it falters pretty heavily because of it. Yes, is the gore cool? Abso-freaking-lutely. Even though the gore is cool, it goes into the unbelievable territory where it doesn't make you, like, cringe anymore. Cringe is the right word, but make you go, wince anymore. It makes you go, oh, yeah, that guy's gonna pluck his eyes out. There is one, though, the hook in the tenant by your ankle, that always gets me. In Kill Bill, in this one, it's okay. I did once a little bit when you're doing the Achilles heel tendon. You're like, don't do it, please, don't. But like I said, this movie is very sporadic. I understand what they're trying to do with trying to connect a lawyer now in Jigsaw's background, the wife in the background of Jigsaw, of why Jigsaw got into this game of his love and his wife. You know, then you have Donnie Wahlberg's character coming back into it, being kind of captive for 6 months, which kind of doesn't like make a whole lot of sense overall. But this one is just so bombastically far-fetched, where you just are like, whoa, time out. And like I said, this is one of the ones where each character's got to realize, like, this one, the main SWAT commander, has like 90 minutes, but everyone else has like a minute. So you understand that believability where, okay, the SWAT commander needs to go to here, to here, to here, to here, to figure out what he's got to do to, like, maybe he needs to put these people in this test. But you got to realize at a point you're putting these people in this test, but they will never, ever make it out because it's just a 1-minute thing. You have 1 minute to gouge your eyes out. Good luck. You have 1 minute to pull rods out of your rib cage. Good luck. You're just like, come on now. Really? Really, we're going that route? But is it a horrible made film? No. I would say the craft is there, that it knows what the audience wants. But this is where you start feeling the downgrading of the movie as a whole. It's a fine story. It's a little bit too sporadic. The whole 1.5 hours is probably a Lionsgate, thing where it's like you got to make it 90 minutes or 95 minutes or less, and that's all you get. And I understand why they do that, but it's like you need a little bit more story of fleshing this out, because this is you open up with like a elongated autopsy, which is pretty cool, but you're like, yeah, I kind of understand it, but not really. But then when the ending comes for the fourth one, you realize that the fourth movie is a huge flashback sequence. And either that's going to irk people or it's going to be like, yeah, okay, I understand it. But literally realizing maybe 7 minutes of this movie is present day, and the rest is a huge ass flashback sequence. You go, are we just trying to connect the stories in the most far-fetched way? And the answer is kind of yes. So overall, Saw 4, if you're a fan of the franchise, just continue watching them because, I'm going to do that. Duh. So Saw 4 will receive a 2 out of 5 of Futons. It goes at 40%. We'll see the critics' review scores gave this one. So critics at 18%, 12% less than the third one. Audience score 62%, which looks like they like this one more than the second one. I kind of disagree. Here's the critic consensus. Saw 4 is more disturbing than compelling, with the material already seen in prior installments. Sure, you could absolutely say that, but yeah, this one is the weakest one. So I'm going in order 1, 3, 2, 4. Chase Lee Hockey here at the Blue Futon. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if things Futontopia. You Blue Futons think watch a great day now. I don't care what you say tomorrow, week from now, month from now, year from now. I love every single one of you. And let's stop with 5 because after 5, I had to take a freaking break. So this shirt, what is coming up next.